The market is still extremely pessimistic on HIMS, but the market is wrong, and in 2026, that mistake will become very clear. HIMS doesn't need GLP-1s to reaccelerate growth. It already has multiple powerful growth drivers lined up, and most investors are completely ignoring them. Let's start with new verticals. In Q3 2025, HIMS launched its hormone replacement therapy vertical, the HRT vertical, both for men and women. That includes testosterone therapy, menopause care, and perimenopause treatment. Yes, HRT will likely have lower margins than GLP-1s, but demand will be significantly broader. There are far more people willing to follow hormone therapy than weight loss treatments, and this is a critical step in proving one thing to the market. HIMS is not a GLP-1 company. GLP-1s may be a revenue accelerator today, but long term they will become just one vertical among many. Then in Q4, HIMS introduced labs. The direct-to-consumer lab testing market was worth $3.6 billion in 2025 and is expected to grow to nearly $6 billion by 2030. But here's the key point. Labs isn't valuable because of the direct revenue it generates. Its real value is customer acquisition. For roughly $200 per year, users can monitor their entire health profile. Once they receive the results and clearly see whether health is suboptimal, many of them will transition into personalized treatments and become long-term subscribers. Labs is not just a revenue line, it's a funnel, one designed to bring millions of new customers into the HIMS platform. And this leads directly into the next major driver. Longevity. 2026 is very likely the year HIMS formally enters the longevity space, one of the oddest themes of the past 12 to 24 months. Lab testing and longevity together transform HIMS into a proactive health platform. Customers won't come to HIMS only to treat existing conditions. They will come to monitor their health, prevent disease, and optimize long-term well-being. This is a structural shift in healthcare from reactive to proactive, and it put HIMS in a position to potentially offer one of the most valuable subscriptions in the world, staying healthy. Now, let's talk about something the market is barely pricing in. Many believe 2026 will be the year peptides explodes in popularity, and HIMS is already positioned for that. In 2025, HIMS acquired a peptide manufacturing facility in California. That makes it the only telemedicine company with in-house peptide production. That's not optionality, that's vertical integration. Next, international expansion. As CEO Andrew Dudum has repeatedly stated, the demand for truly personalized healthcare is universal, not just a United States phenomenon. HIMS has already started expanding internationally through acquisitions. In Europe, it acquired Zava, which operates in the UK, Germany, France, Ireland, and Spain. And the numbers matter. In 2024, Zava doubled its revenue from $25 million to $50 million, clear proof that demand exists. HIMS has also entered Canada through the acquisition of LiveWell, and over time, expansion into Latin America, especially Brazil, and eventually Asia, seems very likely. Now, let's look at some very conservative estimates from Bank of America. They project that in 2026, Zava will contribute $90 million in incremental revenue. Labs will add $50 million. Canada expansion will bring $45 million, and the HRT treatment will bring $50 million. That's roughly $235 million in incremental revenue. That's only about 10% of HIMS' total 2025 revenue, and these estimates are extremely conservative. In reality, the upside is likely much larger. So, for those worried about slowing subscriber growth or revenue growth not matching the last 1 or 2 years, the roadmap is already here. New verticals, international expansion, labs, longevity, and peptides. HIMS doesn't need hype, it needs time, and that's exactly where we remain bullish.